Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense making their way on the field to open this game. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
On the ground, it's 4. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds his man. It's Presley. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Single back takes the handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Presley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Second down after that completion. Back to throw. It's Roberts. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. He really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Caught over the middle. It's Presley. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Makes a quick catch. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Back to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from defenders. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. The Knights will crank up the tempo. Quarterback still with the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll give it to the back. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Jukes to get free. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. Knights offense is on the move now. And he finds the running back in the flat. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Fires it on the move. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Keeping it on the ground here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll be brought down, sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. The Knights will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Breaking free at the 35. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Offense has reached the red zone now.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Looking to throw. It's Roberts. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there but get nothing. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Padrino. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. Running it back. It's Ford. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an... result, looking to do more here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
To the air, it's Roberts. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the all-important extra point. After the PAT, the lead is 20. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Padrino. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Randall. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had to.
They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. The Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
The Knights will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back, it's Roberts. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Georgia. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. On the run here. Let's it go. The throw complete to the running back underneath. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Knights will have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Knights line it up with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away here, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Padrino. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Knights will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they hand it off to the back. Gets into space at the 50. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. The Knights pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup.
Down he goes, a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Grab behind the line, it's Randall. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. This try is no good. And that will keep the deficit at 20.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to pass. It's Roberts. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it second down. They're going to run it here.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Bulldogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Trying to find room. It's Murphy. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a
down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Holding. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UCF. Made the defense look slow that time. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
It'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Scanning the field. It's Roberts. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make the contact with the quarterback after the throw. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Dogs! And this one is getting ugly. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Bringing it out, it's Padrino. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and it gets out of bounds.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to chuck it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's caught downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Knights.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Short completion. The 3rd down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the tailback's got it again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Dogs will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming up, second down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback will take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.